I like my motion blurry.
Yeah, my motion. Look at that blur. Ooh, it's blurry.
Oh my gosh! Wow! Wow!
You ready?
Mm-hmm.
All right.
I got a chip in my mouth.
All right.
Hello, viewers. Welcome to the Apollo Network. This is Poseidon.
Wow.
Joel.
And we're back with more Star Wars Fallen Order.
Oh man.
So we have now officially escaped the bad
Inquisitors.
guys, the Inquisitors.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna grab this guitar. Apparently, I didn't know.
Looks like a shovel.
I didn't know it was a guitar.
Play classical gas.
I don't. You say that a lot, and I don't know what you're saying.
It's a Simpsons reference.
Oh, gotcha.
So
The
from
one thing
last
I'll
exit
give-
from spring to
One thing I'll
Springfield.
give the sequels.
Michael's still hot off his rant.
Well, I mean, one of the cool. I mean, it doesn't make a lot of. Is the scene in The Last Jedi where Polo eats it through
Polo?
Holdo.
It sucks.
Holdo? Oh, Holdo.
Where she eats it through the
Mm.
and that was a magical scene.
Mm-hmm.
But the fuel, where did that come from? Remember? That was like the main plot of the second movie. Fuel.
Yeah, you're right.
Is fuel ever? Maybe I'm wrong. I've never heard the word fuel in Star Wars before. Ever. I mean, I could be not thinking of it.
They run
I'm trying to
everything on
They were
air
like, we
drums.
don't have enough fuel for
Yeah.
another light speed, and their fuel reserves are low. Like, I don't
I
remember
think
that ever
they
being a
said
thing.
fuel.
I don't
think
remember
they feel like
either.
they have said that.
That was the main plot of the movie.
Okay, one of the things that bothered me about the sequels, I will say, not to rant on the sequels for the entire series,
I will be.
Oh,
was the scale of it felt weird.
A connection to the forces.
Well, because the original trilogy was giant empire controls the galaxy.
Yep.
Here's the rebel faction. They're smaller, but they're holding their own. And
Yeah.
they're really doing this thing.
Yeah.
The prequels were like, Jedi rule the galaxy, but there's a war with the separatists, and it's like almost like a civil war kind of situation.
Yep.
Yeah.
The sequels were like, I don't even know who rules the galaxy. Here's
I
this
was
like
very
here's this
confused.
like empire like of the good guys
Yeah.
that are like just barely holding on.
Uh-huh.
And then here's this like small rebel faction, and they both felt small. Like that was the thing. I didn't understand.
First Order felt.
I didn't
The
understand.
first order felt small,
what
but
was
then for
going
some
on.
reason the good guys felt even smaller.
It felt really small.
So like, who's the big guy?
By the way,
One thing I also got annoyed is like they tried to hype up their like new Death Star in like
Yeah.
the first movie, and I'm like,
I
who
thought it
cares
was
how much
cool,
bigger
but
it is? It's
been
just the
done.
Death Star again.
We can't do the
it's the
Death Star
only
again.
original idea in Star Wars. Another
Yeah.
Death Star. Let's
Yeah.
make this one bigger this time.
Now this Death Star shoots the wheel
Also,
lasers
this
and
is not-
destroys the
Wait,
wheel.
so what happens here?
This planet is like a safe planet that
Where the
the
Inquisitors
Inquisitors, that a lot of Jedi have hidden out. There's none anymore, but the Jedi used to hide out
Why
on.
can't they find you here?
I think they just haven't. They just
Oh.
they just haven't figured out that this is where we're hiding.
This
This is the Ohio of the galaxy.
this is not a plot problem I have with the last sequel.
Sorry, the Wyoming. I mean,
The Rise of Skywalker. It's not a problem I have. But do you remember when in the end of the movie they plan to attack all the 1,000 Star Destroyers? Not Star Destroyers. Yeah. Remember? And Poe gives his speech. This is our last stand.
Yeah.
But when I heard that, I wanted to commit suicide. I really,
Why?
it was the cringiest thing. This is our last stand for the sixth time in six movies, and then till the next trilogy where we have another last stand against another Empire First Order thing.
yeah, I thought it was kind of meta when Poe was
Like,
referencing
it's the
all
same
the other
thing.
series.
Let's try something new, guys.
Yeah. Yeah, it's true.
Star Wars loves blowing things up at the end of the movie.
So I can level up my skill points. That's all that's happening
Oh,
here.
skill points. Oh,
Yeah,
that was kind of rude.
not even really a
It-
power.
The sequel trilogy needed more kids asking adults if
You know
they're
what I was thinking
angels
about
or not.
recording?
Hmm.
Is I don't know if you can play it on a computer. You probably could. Is
can record
Ghost
this
the
stuff.
plot of Ghost Recon Wildlands?
Oh yeah, we could record
That's
that
a
on the Xbox.
lot of fun.
We could record that on the Xbox.
Yeah.
I have an Xbox adapter.
Oh, you do? Okay.
Yeah, I have an HDMI adapter.
I've
never used it.
That game can be hilarious.
I bought it because I thought we would use it, and then we never used it.
Because that game is hilarious. Like, there's some of the funniest moments we've
Yeah,
seen.
we should try that.
Yeah. And it's a good game. That thing's a lot of fun to play.
Hold on. You know the Jedi?
Oh, this is BD1. He's like my robot companion in this game.
That's me.
You're BD1?
You just
Yep.
sliced that? Thanks.
He sliced
Yeah, Michael's actually a very tiny robot.
Michael
that
is
we
a-
carry around.
it.
When videos are over, we just turn them off and stick them in.
All
the
right,
closet.
Michael, go and sleep. We've made jokes actually about putting Michael in the closet between recording sessions. This is not the first time we've said that.
Well, I gotta watch what videos there are.
I don't remember.
fantastic.
There was one where we were like, yeah, between videos, Michael goes in the closet, we put him in cryo sleep.
'Cause it's not
Until
a
the
joke.
next
That's
room.
just how we
It's
do
not a joke. I don't know how to close this. I don't fully understand. Oh. Oh, it wants me to control. Oh, okay.
I do vanish for distances at a time.
It's true.
Yeah,
Oh, man.
because he needs to recharge his funny.
He just has, he's got to recharge his funny.
I do.
All we lock him in there with is tapes of The Last Jedi.
If we take him out too early, all he does is like scream for the entire recording. We don't know how to make him stop.
Why in the last...
Michael, please.
No. You're gonna agree with me here.
Okay.
We gotta take him back.
Remember,
That's
they
all
go
he's gonna do
they
now.
go down to the
Gotta give
they
some new
go
movies.
down to the salt planet, which is just Hoth, but salt,
Right.
and they hide in that. Is it a bunker or something?
Right.
Remember,
Wait. You
the
did?
First Order comes down to destroy them, but instead of landing at the bunker, they land about 50 miles that way, and they slowly walk toward the bunker. Do you remember that?
Vaguely.
Because the First Order is coming to destroy them in the bunker. They're in the bunker, and Luke distracts them for them to escape.
Right.
The First Order lands, but they land 100 miles away. Just land at the bunker. It's right there. You have that ability. Just land there.
From the bunker.
To the
I don't-
bunker. Yeah. Not
Oh,
good.
wow.
I'm
That
sorry.
I didn't see that one coming.
Sorry, falling off, thankfully, in this game only just takes off a chunk of my health. But you can't restore health in this game.
You can't at all?
Later on, I'll be able to restore it a couple of times,
Okay.
but it's very limited, and you have to rest at, like, rest stops in order to get health back. And right now, I can't restore it at all.
The First Order just slow crawls their way to the bunker. Just takes their time. Instead of landing right there and killing everybody then. I want the First Order to win at this point. I'm sick of the rebels.
They're not even rebels.
Well, the
The First Order's the rebels.
They really are.
That's the relationship. I was very confused. Like, why did the Empire come
I
back?
don't
It's
think
like
this
all
is
I
a
was
mini
thinking.
boss. This is a boss, and I don't think I should be here, but I'm going to be here anyway.
Oh no!
You're doing damage.
I am. Whoa! Not nearly as much as he's doing.
Yeah.
All right, we'll come
Okay,
back
yeah.
for this. This is not. I could probably do this fight if I had the healing items. I don't have anything
Yeah.
to heal with, so I'd have to do like a almost flawless run. This boss took me forever to get the first time.
Yeah,
It's an optional boss too. I don't even have to do it.
He's so hard.
Why in the first sequel?
Oh, we're going to the pre. Oh no, they're still in the sequels.
Oh, I'm so
I thought you meant episode 1.
No, that was Force Awakens. I always forget the name of the sequel. I remember everything else. Sequel is
I don't remember any of the movies.
Luke
Like, it's
says-
hard for me to
well.
call
Luke
them by
says
name.
in Last Jedi at the beginning. Remember with the end of Force, she hands him the lightsaber, Luke, on that island.
Yes.
He
That was
says,
a really cool ending.
he
I will
says
say.
that was. I like that a lot. He says, "Why do you think I came
Careful
to the
with
most desolate place in the universe for? I wanted no one to find me.
it. Back at the scrapyard.
Right.
Why do you leave a map? Why?
He wants
You
attention.
didn't want to be found.
You really do.
Don't leave a map.
You make a really
No
solid
one would
argument.
have found him. No one knew he was even alive. He left. He's just like,
It
I
was
don't
for-
want anyone to find me. I'm one of the most desolate place in the universe.
The
There
map.
you go.
This is where I'll be.
The map was for him, but he forgot
By the
that
way-
maps are only useful if you bring.
Same problem in the third movie, where Palpatine leaves wayfinders to just people want to find him.
Okay, well that part
Yeah, if anyone has explanations for it, correct.
Okay,
that's
the
fine.
Luke Skywalker thing is I don't have an explanation for. The Palpatine thing though, I'm pretty sure was so that future Sith could find that stuff.
All right.
Oh, okay.
That at least I assume, because that's kind of like a thing. Like, oh, I have a treasure. I want future people in my order to find this treasure. No one like currently is worthy of it, kind of thing. Whoever finds it will be worthy.
Okay, all right.
I don't know. That's because that seems like almost like a treasure hunty thing.
Also, light speed skipping.
Yeah.
What was that? I just didn't know. Like,
oh, you know what I found out about Lightspeed that I thought was really interesting? I don't know if this is necessarily true. If this was in I read some of the Star Wars books that are not canon.
and
I guess
I have a
technically
question
anymore,
about
but-
that afterward. But go ahead.
One of the things that they say, they don't say it so much in the newer movies, but in the older movies they'd be like, oh yeah, we're running the calculations for Lightspeed.
Yep.
I found out that part of that, I can customize my lightsaber.
That's
the idea, though, is that
that was the reason why I was real excited to play this game. I love me some customization.
The reason, though, that they say that, I think at least, is because you have to map out all the space between where you are and where you're going so you don't hit anything.
Yeah, I always wondered, like, how do you know you're not going to, like, light speed skip into a planet? Like, into...
I think that's what the calculations are. I think you have to run the calculations of everything that you're...
That light speed skipping didn't make any sense to me. You're just going. What if you hit something?
Yeah, I think you're not running the calculations. I think that was what the danger was you weren't running the calculations properly.
Okay.
Before we continue talking about like the sequel trilogy for the entire series, can I ask, like, are we gonna get like the lightsaber upgrade that makes it like a Darth Maul lightsaber?
Oh, she said yes. I can't do that until much later in the game, but yes.
Darth Maul's only contribution, if I'm being honest.
Later on, not to spoil stuff in the game, but later on you can get double-sided lightsaber, and then even later than that you can get oh, I was supposed to jump backwards.
Me and Will kind of know where the story's going.
Yeah, even later you can get dual-wield lightsabers.
I have a question.
But I can't use them. I'm not good with them.
So in the film, they go light speed, right? That's how fast they go?
Yeah.
Now, I know they're in a galaxy far, far away.
Oops.
But different planets and solar systems are light years away. The nearest star to us, Proxima Centauri, is like 6 light years away. Years.
Maybe they go faster than lightspeed.
I mean, if that's the explanation, that's fine. I'm fine with that. I just want that clarified. That's it.
Yeah.
That's not really a problem I have. I just because if they're doing light speed, then they are the most condensed region of the universe ever.
Yeah, Well, that was the thing I always thought that was weird about Star Wars, is it takes place in one galaxy. Like, I always thought it took place across the entire universe, but it's, it's one galaxy.
It's very far away, too.
Apparently,
and a long time ago.
So I've been told.
Well, let's take it easy.
Not that I would know.
Not that I would know. Michael likes saying that now.
Apparently, yeah. I mean, if they're doing faster than light, then I'm fine with that. I just want to know.
I just want to be clear about it.
Yeah. Because if they're doing light speed, then light speed is not fast enough to travel between solar systems that quick. It takes 8 minutes for light to get from the sun to Earth.
I just looted a chest just to talk about the game for a second. That gives me like it's mostly cosmetic stuff. I just got like a new emitter for my lightsaber.
New what?
Emitter, like the part that emits the blade.
Oh, okay.
It's like a customization thing.
You didn't want to.
Can you make it more deadly, or?
No, it doesn't change. Most of the things are cosmetic. In this game.
Okay, all right.
Really big bug.
Except for the double-sided lightsaber.
Yeah, but that's like a hard thing to get.
That seems like maybe not.
Whoa, guys.
You're getting gained up by mud crabs.
Okay, well, I got the healing thing. I am. These are mud crabs. You know, I need to not lock onto them, I think, so that I can attack whichever one.
Yeah.
Oh, there's also a scan feature. I'm supposed to scan stuff. I don't know if that really does anything. I think it might... Oh, it gives me experience, so I do need to do it, actually. Just talk about the game a little bit,
Well, I'm interested in this game.
We haven't really done anything quite yet, because I've just been...
I think we can just, like, talk about whatever right now, because this is kind of like a boring lull in the game.
Well, actually, we missed a part that was really important.
This is the planet where...
She said there's someone you need to talk to.
Okay.
And I'm going to go talk to him.
On the planet where Jedi hide.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, this is Ben Kenobi about to tell you to stop playing the game. Old Ben Kenobi.
Oh,
It
Benji.
is.
We were talking about that at dinner. Ben Kenobi, the actor who plays old Ben Kenobi, hates Star Wars,
Yeah, he
apparently.
does.
Obi-Wan.
Yeah, I forget what his name is. I just saw it.
Ewan?
That tower is where the guy is supposed to be.
You mean Al Guinness?
Yeah, I'll get
Okay.
Yeah.
He doesn't like Star Wars.
How about Ewan? Does he?
I
think he
assume so, but I don't know that
Yeah,
for a
he's young.
fact. Ooh, that was supposed to be a sneak attack. that was
Anyway.
really wrong, though. Did you see me?
I did. You landed like on his head and then killed him.
And I swung the entire way down. Yeah, it gives me like little you can see I can open it up and read
Your skin is smoother than sunlight.
Does Mark Hamill
you
hate
can't just say stuff
Hayden,
like
that's,
that.
That's what Hayden Christensen said tonight.
Does Mark
Oh, that's
Hamill-
right. I haven't seen those movies in a long time.
What movies?
Any of them.
Prequels.
The prequels. Or any Star Wars.
Those are the only Star Wars movies I haven't seen.
I think
surprisingly.
Return of the Sith is a good movie, so scold me now.
Yeah.
Go for it. Oh,
I think
here's
it's good.
the...
I think a lot of people think that.
So these are the
It's the best
circles
of the prequels.
I can only save and I can only
Yeah.
rest at these circles.
I
You
know
really
people.
feel your health here?
Yes, this is the only place I can refill my health.
I know
Well,
people.
now
who,
I
like-
have... Okay, let me just...
Oh, sorry.
Sorry, I want you to say your thing. I just want to explain the gameplay to Michael a little
Yeah.
bit. Have you ever played any of the Souls games? Like
Dark
Dark Souls, Bloodborne, any
I don't
games?
have the patience.
Okay.
Oh man.
So this game
That
works
was mean.
on a very similar process to how Dark Souls works. Ooh, okay. This guy's even bigger.
Ooh.
Run for it.
No.
Alright.
First of all, don't tell me what to do. Second
He's
of all,
talking to the little animal.
oh, might have been.
It's like an animal lover.
Oh,
Wait, can
hey,
you take
hey.
this guy out yet?
Yeah, I can take this guy out. Are you serious? Look at me go.
Oh my gosh, you're killing a dragon from How to Train Your Dragon.
This does
That is
look.
what it looks like, yeah.
Like it
From a
looks
little
like-
bit of that I've seen.
it looks like the
Anyway.
fat one.
So the way that this game
Those
works.
ruins or whatever they were. The ruin, yeah.
Oh, I don't have the thing. You're supposed to have a force power that like helps you fight these guys later on in the game. So you have like dodging and rolling, and you're supposed to like time your attacks. But then I can't heal unless I'm at those stations. Except for I have.
Oh
whoa, wait.
my. Okay.
You'll see I have
You're good.
next to my health. There's a thing that says 1 now
Wow.
because I
Yep.
blew it. Okay. Well, I'm supposed
Careful.
to be parrying. That's my problem. So I can
Will,
heal with
Will.
that. No, I'm fine. Calm down. You guys are all worried for no good reason.
What's that?
I'm out of healing things now. So now I can't heal until I get to another stage.
How common are those like things on the
Not
common?
too common. Okay, sorry, I was gonna kill by the little guy. I don't even know why I killed him. I don't think I need to go this way.
Cool.
I just thought it wouldn't cost me anything. And I was wrong.
You were wrong.
Oh, look, there's a healing station.
Cool.
Oh, the other thing though, whenever you heal, all the enemies respawn.
Oh, okay, alright.
That's the other thing. So healing is not free.
Okay, got it.
Yep.
And then there's also, it's not really in this game. Usually there's kind of a stamina point to things where like you have a certain amount of stamina and you can use it to either attack or defend. It's not really in this game as much as it is in like Dark Souls, but you have a force thing more in this. Yes, he's back now. But I can just avoid him now.
Do you remember that one Star Wars game where, what is it? It was like Jedi Training Academy.
Oh,
where
Jedi
you
Academy.
could train in like the light side and the dark
That
side.
game ruled.
And then every time you, like the dark side was clearly more helpful than the light
Yeah,
side.
because the dark side gave you all of offense powers, and but the light side gave you like healing powers. And I probably
Yeah.
should have done it a little bit.
Every time you trained in the dark side, Luke would call you and say, "Hey, you stop that right now, mister.
I don't know where I'm going.
You don't stop training in the dark side."
I feel like I'm going the wrong way.
And that would be it. And at the end of the game, you just make some decision whether you want to be light or dark, and it doesn't matter
Yeah.
how far you train in the dark side. You could literally train your guy to be a dark side wielder, and then at the end, just make him good.
Yeah, like that was a weird game.
Yeah. Fun game, though.
It was a great game. It was a really
Is that-
hard game. It was a ridiculously hard game.
I never got to finish it. Will did, though. Did you go for... You went for evil, right?
No, I went for good in the end. I just trained in the dark side a lot. Okay.
Do you remember when
Oh, that's not good. That's really bad. That's really bad. I died.
Oh, that's
Remember when
horrific.
Avatar: The Last Airbender was on? I think I told you this on Nickelodeon.com. They could have you vote if you want the Avatar to join
That's
the Fire Nation.
I don't remember that, but you
I didn't
told
know
me
they
about
did
it.
that.
I
What?
voted for the Fire Nation.
What if they did it ever get overwhelming support?
Of course it did.
Oh,
Those people
so-
are pansies.
so this is the other thing about these games is that now that I died, I lost all my experience from that next level. And if I want it back, I have to go back to where I died and collect it.
Little did they know that.
Oh, so I have to hit the guy that killed me.
Like Minecraft?
Like Minecraft.
I like Minecraft.
Well, I didn't get that right again.
No.
But once I hit this guy, I'll get my experience back.
That's why he's yellow.
Yeah, it's because he's got my experience. See, that's a parry. That's what I need to do.
Oh, cool.
So it gives me my life,
Yeah,
force, and
yeah.
XP back.
Gotcha.
That's sick.
Now you're fighting a lot better. Okay.
Now you're fighting the portals.
Now you're fighting him. Oop, okay. There we go. Yeah, I'm starting to parry more.
Nice.
I forgot I'm supposed to do
Very
that.
nice.
Yeah, you really have to do that.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was
Yeah, much
significantly better performance.
Much better.
Those
Yeah.
Kermit experiments have gone horribly
The
wrong.
what?
Those Kermit the Frog
Oh.
experiments.
Yeah, they're trying to breed a new Kermit.
Yeah.
Okay, I know.
A
where I'm going.
Kermit that will live forever.
That was wrong. I might not be good at this
I know
game.
where to go.
No, it's fine. This is where I want to be, probably.
They look like huge maggots, those things.
Yeah, I think they're like maggot dogs. I forget what they're called.
Ew.
They have a gross name, I think.
Maggot dogs.
That's not what they're called. Wait, I can look it up. This is the map. Here we go. Data bank.
Do we have time? Do we have
go
time
down
for
the
me
road.
to give like a movie quandary or?
Yeah, we're at 21 minutes.
Probably.
Okay, so this is what I was thinking on the airport ride here, because I'm staying over for break. But anyway,
Oh,
this is what I was thinking on
bog
the
rat.
airplane.
That's what they're called.
Ugh. I was thinking about the Rugrats movie, right?
Which one?
The Paris one.
Okay.
I was
Oh,
thinking.
man.
Have you seen that movie, Michael?
Oh, have I seen it?
See something in there?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, I have many I have much more rants about that one over Star Wars.
Time for my critical critique of Rugrats Go Paris.
First of all, how did Stu get a job in Paris? He couldn't even sell a Mr. Friend. How did he get the most
should have
luxurious
taken that.
job in all of
They should-
Reptar? Oh, this is
Oh,
plot.
something's happening. Yeah.
Oh, this is that he
We'll
saw
talk
in that
about it later.
vision when he was
This
dreaming.
is that's his master. This is back when he was a Padawan.
But with persistence,
They should have taken these kids away when he named his son Dill Pickle.
Taking his kids away. You've gone mad with powers.
Incorrigible
Stu.
behavior.
He's like, what do you want to name him? Dill. Social services is on their way.
Yeah. With flamethrowers.
But okay. Well, that seems excessive.
I think that's what you call social services on social services at that point.
Love American Ninja Warrior.
So now I have wall run. So now I can get to places I couldn't get to before.
Was that it?
Let's go, BD.
Yeah.
Okay, so
And they'll give me more powers later on in the game. Oh, you meant for that cutscene?
There you go.
yeah,
They'll give me more powers later so I can traverse stuff. But yeah, that's it for that cutscene.
because there's so much I need to talk about the second Rugrats movie. Okay, first off, I was thinking about the battle scene. I know you have a lot to say about this, but I was thinking about the final
I have nothing
kaiju
to say about
battle
the Rugrats
scene.
movie. I very vaguely remember.
Will does.
I do have some thoughts. Oh,
Where like a grown man is driving a giant snail robot
Oh, I remember
to stop to potentially harm a bunch
Yeah, no, I
of
remember
literal
that.
toddlers, so they could so they don't prevent a power marriage between Chad Spencer and French peacock lady getting
George
married in the
Monroe.
actual not Notre Dame, which is not a church, it's a museum now, I believe. So that's a power move right there to
I
get
don't think
married.
it is. Notre Dame?
Yeah, is it not a church anymore?
No, it's a church.
Or
Remember, it
burned,
burned down.
I thought they made it into a museum now.
No, it burned down. It's a church.
Okay.
Apparently, they're turning it like kind of into a museum.
I remember exactly where I was when that place burned.
Now that they're rebuilding it, apparently they're like not rebuilding it like as much like a church.
I was at work watching.
Apparently, the way it was described was it's like Disneyland in there now, and people are really upset about it.
Oh yeah.
Well, yeah, you can't do that to Notre Dame.
Yeah,
Yeah,
apparently that's what because a lot
Mickey
of
Mouse
rich
should
people
not
stepped
be
in.
like.
Well, it's not actually Disneyland, but it's like more I think supposed to be like an amusement kind of thing than a church.
Yeah.
And
Well, I'm just like picturing Mickey Mouse as like the main idol as soon as you walk in.
I remember when that place burned. That was
crazy.
I was at
that
work
was
watching it burn.
depressing.
Really.
I heard about it over Twitter, I believe. Anyway, back to Rugrats.
Yeah, please.
More less sad topic.
More sad topic.
Yeah, it is a more sad topic. Actually, speaking of the burning of Notre Dame, I was thinking, like, imagine you're a Parisian and you see, like, the giant mecha battle.
Yep.
Would that be, like, as, like, remembered, like, oh, dude, do you remember where you were when Reptar and, I don't forget, Ultra Snail were battling in the streets of Paris? Like, would it still be seen as a tragedy if no one got hurt? Like, because, like, it's traumatizing just to see like, giant robots, like, fight? Or would, like...
Oh, he's talking.
Or even if, like,
Rugrats?
or conversely, would it be not seen as a tragedy, even if, like, traditional Parisian buildings got damaged and a lot of people died? Like, what if people were still like, yeah, that's, like, sad, but that's pretty epic that happened in Paris.
Well, if you want some
That's like
context,
if there's if like Notre Dame had to go, I'm glad it was against. I'm glad it was like a casualty to Reptar and Ultra Snail.
I will say something important.
Is that like offensive? Is that offensive?
No.
What's going on here?
I just got inside the tower.
I just realized maybe
The tower that
saying
you were
Notre
running
Dame wasn't like entirely
See
appropriate.
here, this guy's here. Is not a real guy.
Oh.
You have passed the test.
You know,
I guess
for
I'll go.
Joel.
And gained access to the vault and this recording. One
Oh
of
yeah,
many
this is a vault. So I guess he's gonna explain it. I'll explain it if he doesn't.
Master Eno Cordova. I may not know your name, but I know your purpose.
You don't know me. You don't know my story. You don't know my swag.
In your hand.
Don't.
Why not?
I thought it was running Wi-Fi, right?
Vault is a sacred temple.
Yeah, the Wi-Fi.
Yeah, it's not.
Sometimes I think it just goes out.
Oh, okay.
Oh, this was built by this. He talks about the Zepho all the time, and I still don't. Really, it's like an ancient civilization that went extinct.
Neat.
Yeah. Oh, here we go. This is the important part.
Containing a list of the names and locations of young Force sensitives throughout the galaxy. Ahead, you will find the inner chamber of the vault, but also another.
I wish I could come up with something to say, but I'm kind of drawing blanks.
Oh, I'm just paying attention. Yeah.
Seek out the hidden tombs of
I thought he was gonna say the Three Stooges. Seek
This
out.
is the tomb of Curly.
Whoa.
Wow.
I am Mo.
In order to get in, you have to like put your head up against the thing and like two fingers pop out. And you gotta like hold up your hand real fast.
You passed the test now.
If you get poked in the eyes, the door locks.
No, you like what happens is that's a common trap. You block the first hit, and then you get overconfident and go nah, and then Knuckles come in and bites your tongue. That's what you're supposed to block next. That's how you know when you're worthy.
I don't know if you guys picked up what the holocron said.
We're supposed to go to this the three sages. I don't know. Who they are.
Yeah, I don't fully understand them either. But once we do that, we get inside the main vault, and he has a list of young Force-sensitive children. So that's the premise of the game because the Empire wants it so they can kill them, essentially stop it, and we're supposed to get it so that we can rebuild the Jedi Order.
Okay.
But he's like not sure if he even wants to do that. Because he's just been hiding since he's a Padawan, essentially. He's not even a real Jedi.
you want to meet some friends of mine.
It must be wild, actually, for him. Because, like, we know... How are we doing on time, also, actually?
I think we're actually about 29. We're
Oh,
29
perfect.
minutes.
All right, so we'll continue this in the next episode.
It must be as conflicting for him as it was for the one girl from Rugrats, the second movie, about how her split alliances about manipulating Chaz and staying loyal
is
to
that a
him.
boss?
That's a heifer.
I think this might be a mini boss.
Actually,
all right, next episode.
All right.
All right.
Thank you for watching.
Thank you guys for watching. This has been Poseidon.
Apollo.
Bye-bye.
And Chaz Finster.
I wish. Could we get him on?
No, we can't.
I know.
He's too rich.